it's showing up as excellent. The bit rate is showing up as perfect, and yet I still get kicked off. It's a tune-in Tuesday. It's back on. I'm feeling like you're dealing with someone who left you out in the cold, and you thought you'd walked away from it clean, but it's come back, and I feel there's a reason it's come back, but it's come back in a shocking way, and it's had you all up in your head. But I'll show you what's at the bottom of the deck. This may have been a missed opportunity or a missed communication about the ghosting, about the being left out in the cold. And that's what my intuition is telling me, that the original left out in the cold was a miscommunication. Blame it on youth. Blame it on youth. My words aren't going to come out very well today, so thank you, Sylvie, for the welcome back. It's almost like the universe has given you a second chance, like a do-over. And you're shocked by how you actually feel about it. It's almost like you said to yourself you were never going to do a do-over. But this situation has arisen where you are going to do a do-over. But just because you're doing a do-over doesn't mean you have to totally start from where you left off. You can start from scratch. And I feel that's where you want to start from. The person you're dealing with, however, wants to pick up from where they left off. They want to pick up from where they left off. Make it clear to them that you want to start from scratch as if the last time did not happen. And if you explain to them that it was because of the hurt that you still feel over the last time, even though you now know it's a miscommunication, you don't want to bring that hurt into the relationship. Hey Charlie, how are you? And I feel you will give this a second chance, Peachy. I can't change the feeling I'm getting with it. But just remember, you can put the brakes on at any point to reassess. And you know that now. You've got wisdom now. Yeah. It just ended. Yeah, the weird feeling is what I'm getting too. I'm getting this weirded out feeling, and I feel it's worth a go. You've got the World card sitting in the middle, so yes, I didn't stream. No, it wasn't a vacation, Charlie. I came down with the flu. I wish it was a vacation. I wish it was a vacation. And I'll stream today as long as my voice lasts. But there was a reason that I kept getting, okay, you've got to get back on the horse after having the flu. You've got to get yourself motivated again. And bam. I now know that there are some glitches in the stream, so I have to fix up. Sometimes it can happen, Peachy. This one was a doozy though. I couldn't lift my head off the bed. I have been pushing myself a lot, and that has a lot to do with it. When you are pushing yourself a lot, I did have a migraine a couple of weeks ago, but I think that might have been the start of me getting run down. My voice sounds weird. Now you know why, Charlie. I haven't got my voice back fully, but that'll happen. That'll happen. But Peachy, give it a go, and remember, you're in control more than what you think. Oh, that's easy said than done, Peachy. You know that. I feel you're pushing yourself at the moment, and you're doing two people's jobs. For some reason, I'm getting the feeling you're doing two people's jobs. But just let me know if my Aussie accent and my head stuffed up is interfering with me being understood. Because, yes, also, yeah. See, you can't live life burning the candle at both ends. The candle runs out too quick. And yes, I know rest is important, and oh boy, do I know rest is important. And I know some of you are in another ad break. This is what happens when I keep getting kicked off. Now, DJ Killercam had to leave. So Sylvie. Oh no. Sylvie, you didn't join. So it's Horse-Drawn Portrait. And then Sylvie. But I do know I have to hydrate a bit more. And I do have orange juice set aside in the kitchen for myself. It's just if I have to blow my nose, I haven't decided whether I'm going to do the be right back. Oh, Peachy, thank you. Your presence in my stream is appreciated just as much. Mwah. And no, that wasn't giving you germs. The cyber germ thing, thank God it can't happen. But if AI panic merchants are to be believed, it can. And yes, if you believe the AI panic merchants are the ones that believe that automatic teller machines are going to rule the world. I don't know where you're situated in the world, but where I am, they're shutting them down because of cashless societies. But that's how it is. Anyway, I've just had to set my alarm for reminders because I am still on antibiotics, so I have to finish the course of antibiotics. Okay, and we have Horse-Drawn Portrait up next, and then Sylvie. So that's how it rolls. You are on the list, Daily Life. You are definitely on the list. Something has happened with my Play with Viewers bot, which is weird because I made no changes. Okay, I don't want that. Why did I do that? Okay, I have to refresh. There we go. Okay, Horse-Drawn Portrait. I feel like, not so much now, but last week you were in a very dark space. You've just come out of that dark space. I hope for your sake that you haven't got a bug, like I have. In Australia, we call them bugs. It's the flu. Or a cold, or something along those lines. I won't give you my health story, but I do have to try and keep up with them. There is a list, but I can't get the list to show up. So daily life, you're in the dark just as much as me. No, not a physical illness, but a dark space is what I picked up. And can you understand the trichetta symbol? I'm getting like the trichetta symbol. You cannot. Then I need to say I'm seeing Charmed. You know the TV show, it was on ages ago. You just don't know what it is. It's I don't have a picture of the trichetta symbol. Oh yes, I do. I do. Okay, that is the trichetta. Or it's a double trichetta actually, but if you can understand that symbol, I thought I had one somewhere, but this one, you looked it up. If you can understand it, let me know. If not, it has to be something to do with the Charmed, the TV series. I do know there's a new one out, but haven't seen it. Star Booty, thank you for the sub. I didn't think I was going to get close to paying my electricity bill this month. Woohoo! I knew I had a week off. I'm sorry, people. 13 months anniversary. Oh, as soon as I get my voice back, I'll be fine. Yeah. Horse-drawn portrait. You don't know what it means or have it in your life. I feel you do, actually. And I have to explain here. I feel there's someone you want to banish from your life. Yeah. Someone's tried to take control. Thank you for the hydrate, Star Booty. I have been telling my chat I'm going to be hydrating much more this stream. I came down with the flu, so, but horse-drawn portrait, I'm feeling that you're experiencing someone who's trying to be dominant over you, and you've just reached your independence phase. No, the flu's no fun, but at least it wasn't COVID, so that was good. I did my tests a few times. Just one. Do they feel very old? Okay, you can skip the queue, Star Booty, no worries. You're actually the only sub. I shouldn't have mentioned that. You used your skip the queue points, so that's good. Do they feel very old, past times or recent? This feels like last week, horse-drawn portrait. And I feel you're battling them. You're continually standing up for them, and I feel tiredness. You've caught it 3 times yourself. Well, my RAC test showed negative, but horse-drawn portrait, can you understand constantly standing up for yourself? And it's with this one person, and I do feel like they're presenting it as if it's for your own good. Is that called gaslighting? I don't like modern terms because they already exist. People just invent terms to publish or to make their point appear more relevant. But horse-drawn portrait, I'm feeling that this person is trying to stand over you. And you keep pushing them back, and it's exhausting. The triquetra is a repetitive symbol. It's an Irish or Celtic symbol. Yeah, you're just wanting a rest from this, but you're continually standing up for yourself. Just let me know if that resonates. I feel it reappeared a week ago. Yeah, but horse-drawn portrait, can you understand feeling exhausted, battling that hurt? I see you standing in your own power, so you've got nothing to worry about here, but I do feel like the hurt, banish their effect or undo it. I feel you are coming to that point in your life where you can say that you have done. And I want to say, look within yourself to undo it. I know that sounds horrible when it's somebody else's behaviour. But look, even if you have to compare yourself when you knew them to yourself now, I feel you will see the strength in yourself now. All that from the triquetra symbol. Good on you, guides. You've got through the flu. I didn't get anything. You know me, horse-drawn portrait. If I get it, I give it. And Chris, welcome in. I knew I was going to start coughing when I started talking. But we'll see. And that's what I have for you, horse-drawn portrait. You're coming to that. If there's anybody in the queue that can say when the next full moon is, because I feel a cleansing of the soul around the next full moon. And I don't know if it's Chris, the list isn't working at the moment. It's on Friday. There you go. I knew it was recent. Ha! Horse-drawn portrait. There you go. I knew it was recent. My guides are still getting it through to me somehow through the flu brain. I do feel you may have got a tattoo, horse-drawn portrait. Yes, you can extend your reading with the subbing because that means my electricity bill's closer to getting paid. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I need to say this is a time for you to heal your heart. And when I say that, I still feel like you have a tattoo. No tattoos. Then it's an artwork. I see tattoos as artwork. I don't have any myself, but I've seen some really amazing artwork. It's a piece of art. And I believe that the person that you've dealt with in the past was somehow gothic. And yes, you are going to free yourself from them, because I feel you need to. I feel there's someone coming in that you need to clear the decks for. And please don't push my brain too hard today. Yeah. There's someone coming in that you need to clear the decks for. And I feel like there's a regressive feeling here, going back to, not going back to the person, but going back to the person you were before this person did harm. A much more of a fun-loving person. But there's an artwork that needs to be binned. And I feel that that's okay, Blue Moss Dragonette, no worries. The list isn't working, the queue isn't working. I'm having tech problems while I've got flu brain. So you think you may know if, okay? I feel there's a physical connection. It's not an emotional one yet. But there's a need to clear the decks of heartache. Oh, it's the energy of my flu. The full moon coming up, I think, is going to cleanse my energy. Yeah. I feel that you're now ready to let that artwork go. Or let the insult that the artwork carries go. And I feel you need to, because there's a clearing of the decks. If it was a self-portrait, the self-portrait has a tear. Now that's specific. If it was a self-portrait, yeah, the self-portrait has a tear. But I feel there's a clearing out too. There's making space. And I feel there's a chest of some sort. Whether it's, you know how there's cedar chests for wool garments? That's like what I'm seeing. It's at the end of a bed. And I know it's patchy, but that's where I got from changing from the basic read to the non-sub read. But there's also a mental clearing out, okay. Yeah. There is a new person coming in, but they're action oriented. I don't get an emotional connection yet. But there's a need to clear out for that emotional connection to happen. And horse-drawn portrait, I hope you can understand what I'm meaning. Because I feel that there are belongings to that nasty person from the past that you need to clear out. Chris, I've been doing the psychic stuff for 35 years now. 35 years, but not always online. Online didn't exist 35 years ago. Fill us in, horse-drawn portrait, because I really feel you may have a woolen garment that belongs to that nasty past person. So make sure you pop back and fill us in, because there's a clearing out for somebody new. And no, they haven't arrived yet. So, but yeah, your heart needs clearing out before they can. And yeah, I still get wool. Can't change that. Still get wool. Okay, Star, you're up.